want to go to Leyndell Royal Capital, and I have a video in my channel showing how to get there. Look in the video description for the link. Next, you want to go to East Capital Rampart Grace. When you are at this location, just follow along the path shown in the video, and it will show you the exact steps you need to do to get the Dung Eater Puppet. Now, the Dung Eater Puppet is a spirit ash you can summon, and these spirit ashes are allies that can help you fight enemies. And the first step you need to do is to get the Seedbed Curse. Now, the first Seedbed Curse is located above these stairs here in Leyndell. So you just need to go to this person here and get the Seedbed Curse. Next, you want to go to the Roundtable Hold. Now, in one of the rooms of the Roundtable Hold is a spirit of the Dung Eater. And when you have the Seedbed Curse, you can give it to the Dung Eater, and he will tell you his real location in the sewers. And he will give you a key.
Wait. You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. The box, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the Sewer-Gaol below the capital. I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own.
Now that you have the Sewer-Gaol Key, you want to go to Avenue Balcony Grace in Leyndell. Just follow along this path, and it will lead you to a water well that you can go down. That will lead you down to the underground tunnels of Leyndell, and that is also where the flesh and blood version of Dung Eater is located. So open this gate, slide down this ladder, and it is a good time to have a lantern or a torch because it gets dark in these areas. Now you want to follow a path to a wooden door. So just follow around, avoid the rats here. And there is a door that you can open, and that leads to the subterranean shunning grounds. Now below you is an enemy. You can do ranged attacks. So slide down the ladder and then go to the underground roadside grace. This is very important. And here it is on the map. Next, you want to go out and then turn left and then go down a hole. Okay, now you want to go straight and then go to the end and turn left. You want to avoid some poisonous flowers here. At the end is a ladder you should climb up. Now you want to be careful. There's a big hand that will grab you and try to attack you. You can dodge, and then you want to head towards Dung Eater's jail cell. And since we got his Sewer-Gaol Key, we can open this jail cell that leads to the flesh version of Dung Eater.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Must eat more. Defile more. Everything that matters to you. For generations to come. Who are you?
If you say nothing, he will talk more.
I am the Dung Eater. A scourge upon the living. I must eat more. Defile more.
But our goal is to
Let
get
me
him
out.
to exit the
Let
Gaol.
me out of
The
here.
Gaol is another word for jail.
I've been here long enough. I will kill again. And defile each corpse with care. Just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed. Along with their children. And their children's children. For all time to come.
Okay, the next step is to go to the Roundtable Hold again. And go to where the Dung Eater was before. There should be a message on the ground telling you to meet Dung Eater at the outer moat. So, what you can do is you can travel to a grace nearby the outer moat. And I am going to use the grace called Capital Rampart. From here, just follow this path to the outer moat. It is a water area. Okay, so when you go across this lake here, a big crab will appear. Just keep going, you'll lose the horse. And then if you keep going, Dung Eater will invade. Now your next step is to just kill the crab and kill Dung Eater. If you want to know what weapon I am using the Ansper Rapier, and I also use a spell from Morgoth when I traded his Remembrance of the Omen King. I got the Regal Omen Bairn. It's a very powerful spell. Okay, when you defeat Dung Eater, you get the Sword of Milos. And I will test out a two-handed moveset of Sword of Milos. Okay, next we go back to Roundtable Hold and talk to the spirit of Dung Eater.
There you are. You warded off my blessing, despite the curse stirring within you. No one has succeeded in that before. How? I thought. Then it hit me that you are, in fact, me. And I am the Dung Eater. It is my flesh that must receive the blessing. Give me your blessing. Defile my flesh with the Seedbed Curse, again and again, until it is done. Until a cursed ring coalesces, that may one day defile order itself. Countless I have killed, and countless I have defiled. And soon the fruits will be born. Hundreds will be reborn cursed. And they'll bear thousands of cursed children, who bear tens of thousands more. A few of those will be born just like me. And they'll kill and defile and bless in my stead. The rotten fools. My fate was the grandest, most brilliant of them all. My corporeal flesh lies in the Sewer-Gaol beneath the capital. Give it your blessing. Defile my flesh with the Seedbed Curse, until a cursed ring coalesces that may one day defile order itself.
Next is we go to Ranni's Rise Grace. Now I have a video on how to get to Ranni the Witch. Just look up in the video description. Okay, now when you are at Ranni's Rise, you want to go up the stairs and up a lift to meet Ranni. And that is the only way you can get Seluvis to appear. Now Seluvis is important because we need a potion from him. So here is Ranni.
Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Renna when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty. But Tom, wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Ranni. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it, and rid the world of all that came before. Well, has that roused thy interest?
Sir Ranni.
I see. A choice well made. Thou art a... Ah, yes. E.g. my war counselor, and Seluvis, preceptor in the sorcerer's arts, can be found below. Like thee, they are in my service. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
Okay, now you want to go downstairs to the bottommost area of Ranni's Rise Tower and talk to Seluvis.
I see. You must be Ranni's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Seluvis, preceptor in the sorcerer's arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you. I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit, should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Ranni. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady?
Okay, so he told us his real body is in a tower nearby. To exit, we must talk to Ranni again, or else we will be stuck in this tower. So talk to Ranni again.
Allow me to forewarn thee. I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise.
Now we can exit the tower. Just go back down to the bottom of the tower, and now we will go to Seluvis Tower, where his real body is located. And it's here on the map. Okay, here is Seluvis' real body. Now let's talk to him.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nepheli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
Accept the task.
Good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question.
Get the potion.
Find Nepheli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon.
Okay, now it's very important. Don't give the potion to Nepheli. You want to go back to Dung Eater in the sewers. Okay, here is Dung Eater. He is seated on a chair now. Now it is important that you do not give him the Seedbed Curse. You want to give him the potion after talking to him.
A curse upon them all. They'll be born cursed, all of them, along with their children, and their children's children, for all time to come.
Hand him the Seluvis potion.
No. I am the Dung Eater. I am.
We can verify whether he is still alive in his suit. And you can see that his eyes are blinking. So after drinking the potion, he is still alive here. Now let's travel back to Ranni's Rise Grace. From here, you want to go downstairs and you want to go to a secret hidden chamber that Seluvis has nearby in the northeast area next to Ranni's Rise Tower. So just follow this path, and there is a place you need to hit the ground to open a staircase. And right here, hit the ground. There should be a staircase. And let's look at it on the map. And this exact place is his staircase. Go down. And then there's another secret entrance we need to reveal in the wall here. You can read the message here. And you want to hit the wall right next to it, right here. And it will reveal secret laboratory. And notice that there is a Dung Eater puppet seated on the ground there. Now, the difference with this puppet of Dung Eater is that the person inside is dead. Notice that no blinking eyes. Okay, now let's go back to Ranni's Rise. And let's go back to Seluvis in his tower. Now you wanna talk to him to exhaust the dialogue about the hidden chambers.
Ah, so you made Nepheli drink the potion. Well done. You are a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts and of the tutelage of the great preceptor Seluvis. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady. You wish to begin right this moment? Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable. Let's have at it. So, you had Nepheli drink the potion? Truly? Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe. I may have expected too much of her to begin with. You break into a man's private chambers, rooting about as you please. Your oafishness knows no bounds. Fine and well. You tricked Nepheli and had her drink the potion. I believe that makes you my accomplice. You yearn for a puppet of your own, Well, normally one of your stature would never be allowed. But perhaps I can make a very special exception. Now, choose.
Now you get a free puppet. Choose any of these.
Begging for another lesson so soon? There remains much to be done. Make it quick.
Okay, now you can leave. Now it is very important that you do the next step. Fast travel to any grace. I will use the Ranni's Rise. Now you wanna rest at the grace and then spend some time. You might have to do it multiple times. I did it twice where I spent resting time until morning. But after you have done it for about twice in a row, resting until morning, go back to Seluvis and he will have an option to give you another puppet. And Dung Eater should be one of them.
Begging for another lesson so soon? There remains much to be done. Make it quick.
Say you want another puppet.
What's that? You want another puppet? Quite the keen paramour, aren't we? But I'm afraid each and every one is like a child to me. I can hardly just give them away. Oh dear, what's to be done? Why don't you fetch me some Starlight Shards? If you can manage it, I'll gladly prepare a new puppet for you. The soul of every puppet has its own ambience. You'll soon come to know once you possess a few. And once each's predilections are known to you, the better you will be able to love them. Oh yes, you have much to look forward to further down this road.
Okay, notice that the cost of Dung Eater puppet is 5 Starlight Shards. So we need to get 5 Starlight Shards. And I have here a map showing many Starlight Shards locations. I'm going to show just 5 of them, the 5 easiest ones near your location. So here's number 1. Here's number 2. I have already gotten it here. Here's number 3. Here's number 4. And here's the last one, number 5. Now we can go back to Ranni's Rise Grace and then go back to Seluvis Tower and use our 5 Starlight Shards to trade for Dung Eater Puppet, which is his Spirit Ashes summon.
How's the puppet I gave you? A thing of exquisite craft, is it not?
Okay, we now have Dung Eater's puppet.
You're proving to be quite the puppeteer. I've not had an apprentice for a very long time indeed.
Now let's summon the Dung Eater Puppet Spirit Ashes. Please hit that like button, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.